one of the exciting things about working within the Shirley Foundation is to consider the various approaches that we've had to review, obviously, what we're doing, and in the main, as far as the Shirley Foundation is concerned, to initiate new projects. Because we really decided to be pioneering. I've always been in research of one sort or another, and never just do more of the same, no matter how worthy. And make sure that we were working at a strategic level, something that if successful, and pioneering projects can and do fail, but if successful, make a real difference, can be copied, can be extended, can act as a pilot for things on a national, indeed international basis. The unexpected always happens. I was invited to go up to the north of England to look at the Wirral Autistic Society, which was seeking some more computer equipment for use by their autistic young adults. And I got up there, which is quite a long way away, and looked at the work centre that they had there and what computers they had and what they wanted to do. And then we went and had lunch in a pub, a public house where they sat and drank up glasses of beer. And I had to give my conclusions. And they always remember this because I sort of said I wasn't going to support that project, no matter that it combined my love of computing with my love of the autism sector. But that as we had walked around, I had seen a semi-derelict building and some land, and said that I would be interested if they wanted to come up with a proposal of doing something with that building. Shock, horror. They were not expecting it. It's one thing to offer a few £1,000s for a computer system, quite another to start yet another capital project. And this finished up as a conversion of a lovely hall into a supported living for 13 young people with autism. And they asked for the first time, as it happened, that it had happened before, it was the first time I'd agreed, if they could call it Giles Shirley Hall. And it took me a long time, because to me it's not important, where some people feel that is a sort of sniff of immortality, and they like a project to be named after them. But I had it named after Giles. It's a long way away, so I don't see it. But whenever I read about it, suddenly that name jumps out at me, Giles Shirley, and I'm not quite sure about that. But it was a wonderful project, and again, I go up and help them fundraise from time to time. Because you have to be careful when you're giving fairly large grants to make sure that that doesn't ruin it forevermore for the charity, that make it clear that you have withdrawn from that project and that they are free to fundraise from other people. I might help, I might say how much fun I've had out of that, how wonderful the charity is, but why is it? People think, when Prowse Court first started fundraising in its own right, they had enormous difficulty because people have said that Steve Shirley funds that, you don't need. And they had to make it quite clear that Steve Shirley had funded it, but she wasn't going to do so anymore. And that's a difficult transition. And with one charity, actually, didn't manage to get its own fundraising going, and we did give a second tranche, but we gave it anonymously because we didn't want the charity to be seen have to come back to me to keep itself going.